man. A great win tonight, 4-2, and a lot of nicknames now. Tommy Tanks, calling you Tommy TV because we have you here all the time. Lawrence Butler just said it. The vibe is good on the team right now. Tell us what it's like in that clubhouse.
Yeah, all the guys are super stoked. I mean, we've been banged up with some injuries, but that's not really what we're looking at. We're looking at just playing together with the guys we have and just going out there trying to win every ball game we can, and just playing our hearts out, and just giving it our all.
Tommy, I love your setup at the plate. You look like you sink into that stance, and not a lot of movement at the plate, which is great. The less movement, I think, the better. Then when the ball gets in the hitting area, watch the hands come to motion, man. You just erupt on that thing. Are you looking fastball all the time, or are you looking at zone?
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually looking fastball and adjusting. That depends on, which guy, look at the scouting report, which guy does certain things at certain counts. So I'll switch up pitch to pitch. I'm sitting certain pitches in certain situations and, trying to stick to my strengths.
Yeah. All right, in the pregame show, we've been talking about it. All the rest of your games are basically against teams that are trying to get into the postseason. Is this something you guys have talked about? Let's be a spoiler. Let's ruin some parties out there for some people.
Yeah, I think that's the goal. Is just go out there, try to win as many baseball games as possible, and if some guys are in the way that have potential playoff run or a chance to make the playoffs, just trying to stop that. That's our goal.
Tommy, how about the bullpen? I mean, you got some arms down there. They're absolutely electric. We saw it again tonight. I love that back end of this bullpen. When they throw strikes, they can win.
No doubt. And it's fun to play behind. When a guy's going up there dealing, throwing a bunch of stuff for strikes, it's easy to play behind. You want to have clean defense out there and try your best for that guy, make diving plays, and do everything you can to keep the ball in the infield.
Professional sports is always about next man up. We've talked about a lot of injuries, but if we didn't have those injuries, guys like yourself and Henry Bolte wouldn't be here. Joshua Crota-Growler earlier showed that he could play. The injuries have allowed you guys to show that you belong here in the big leagues. Just talk about the feeling and the success that you guys are having, showing everybody that you belong.
Yeah, I mean, I think just, sticking to the same approach that I've stuck to since high school, just going out there with that fire to try to win every ball game. I mean, I only have one speed in between the lines, and let's just do what I can to help the team to win. I mean, if the team won, it doesn't matter from 0 for 5 or 5 for 5. We won. So that's just the goal.
Tommy, how excited you guys get when Gage Jump is out there? That guy is a fighter. I bet it's a negotiation trying to get him out of the game. He wants to own it. He wants to get it on with these other guys. Do you guys get hyped up with him?
Yeah, I've got the opportunity to play with Gage for a few years now back at LSU, and he just has that mentality to go out there, and he just wants the ball at all times, every situation. He wants to go out there and compete for all 9, and I love that out of all of our pitchers. I mean, there's a lot of guys that we have that just want to go out there and compete every chance they can, and that's just so warming to see.
Yep.
So what was the conversation like when Mark Kotsay came out there? Because it wasn't just take the ball. There was something going on there. What was that conversation?
It was just how you feeling and stuff like that, and Gage, of course, thinks he can get everything done. It's just the mentality he has, and it was the right move at the time. But it's awesome to see all of our guys want to stay out there as long as possible.
Tommy, how about the guys that obviously that aren't playing now? They're hurt, and the veterans that have been there. How much of has their influence been in the locker room to kind of help you guys out and spur you along, give you advice?
Yeah, it's been great. I think that last at bat, Rick came up to me and told me what to do in the certain situation, and he came up and said, "Hey, look for this pitch and do this with it." And I had a good approach going into my last at bat, so it's nice to have those guys, always giving advice. I've talked to Shea a bunch too about certain things, and just leaning on those guys as much as possible because we're all sponges. We're just trying to learn up here.
Keep hitting, keep winning, and we'll keep doing Tommy TV. How about that?
Sounds good.
Keep winning. A nice win, 4-2. Here's the skipper, Mark Kotsay.